What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Random Movie Reviews. This is episode 4. We have not done this segment in quite a few weeks, and that's on me. I've been neglecting it and haven't had a chance to go out. I've been so busy with work, but we're back at it, and I've got a random movie to review for you guys. The way this segment works is you guys comment a letter of the alphabet, and whatever message you want to put along with that letter down below in the comments section. And whichever letter gets the most likes, I go to my local DVD resale store, and I purchase a movie that begins with that letter. Episode 3 was a while ago, but the winner of episode 3 and the comment with the most likes came from American Dad Shorts, which oddly enough is also my roommate. And he says, K. My letter is K. Well, all right, let's get to it. So with the letter K in mind, I head over to my local Disc Replay, which is a resale store for movies, video games, and all kinds of stuff, and I went searching for the section that had movies beginning with the letter K. As I was scanning the section, I realized I had seen a lot of these, but there was one movie that I found I hadn't seen that piqued my interest called Kill Me 3 Times, starring Simon Pegg. There were also a couple other movies that I needed to grab to add to my collection, so I went ahead and bought everything and brought it back to the house to watch. Went ahead and made myself a pre-movie snack, fruit, vegetables, and some pretzel rods, and I unpacked the movie and got prepared to watch. I'm hoping that this one is just as good as the last two that we watched. The last couple episodes have been great, so I'm hoping that we don't get another stinker like we did in episode 1. But here we go. Let's turn it on and let's see what Kill Me 3 Times is all about. So Kill Me 3 Times tells the story of a hitman played by Simon Pegg who, while on a seemingly routine hit job, begins to realize that he is not the only one that has his target in the crosshairs. As you guys can tell between the end of the video and now, I've gotten a haircut and I've changed outfits. That's because in the middle of editing and recording this, I had a hair appointment. So you guys are stuck with short hair Nolan. I know you only like long haired Nolan, but I don't know what to tell you. You're stuck with me. So let's finish the review. This movie is a bit all over the place. From scene 1, you can tell that they're going to be telling a pretty messy story. The movie is not filmed linearly, it's kind of jumping all over the place. It tells parts of the movie backwards and then it tells other parts of the movie forward. It's a little bit disconjointed, and because of that, it makes it not hard to follow. Like, the story is pretty easy to follow, but the jumping all over the place made it feel a little bit choppy. Also, the story is not that interesting. It's just about a hitman trying to kill somebody. We've seen this story a million times. This movie is doing absolutely nothing original. Simon Pegg does what he can to try to save it. He's always been very charismatic, and his character is extremely one-dimensional and very, very boring, but he has that charm about him. He really tries to do what he can to make this movie enjoyable. And for the most part, him and his very odd mustache do that. They do make it an enjoyable time. But the movie as a whole, I found myself bored. And multiple times I kept pulling up my phone and playing on random games. And I kept having to pause the movie and rewind. It was not keeping my interest whatsoever. The film is also a little long. And I don't know if it's actually just too long or if the story made it feel long because it was boring. I feel like pieces could have been cut out. You know what it felt like? It felt like the film was trying to fill a runtime. It felt like they didn't have a story that was an hour and 45 minutes long. They only had a story that was 45 minutes long. And because of that, they had to throw in a bunch of extra fluff and random stuff to try to fill the runtime. Additionally, the music in this movie is so annoying. Anytime that there is a character that is not talking on screen, they play the same music for the entire runtime of the film. It's the same guitar riff, like this weird brang. I don't even know how to explain it. It's this very odd riff that got, oh my god, it got so annoying. After they played it for the 4th or 5th time, I realized that it was going to be going on for the entire rest of the film, and I just could not stand it. There are little tidbits and little scenes of enjoyment in this movie, but for the most part, I found myself extremely bored and uninterested in the film, and I can never see myself watching this movie ever again. So now it's time to decide, are we going to put this movie on the shelf or in the trash? And with this one, I think I'm going to have to throw it in the trash. I appreciate you guys watching another episode of Random Movie Reviews. We will be back at it hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I have to leave for work again next week, so I'm hoping when I get back I can film another episode for you guys. But make sure you are commenting a letter of the alphabet down below, and whichever comment gets the most likes, we will pick a movie that begins with that letter. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next review.